when you're soft-spoken, like Honorable Ado, you're likely, people are likely to believe you even when you're lying. But
you cannot accuse me of lying and keep on. Let me answer you.
You are misrepresenting fact. Actually, you've lied. I put it to you, Ado, you've lied.
I am not.
So that a child in Diff, a child in Habsweni, a child in whatever, in one of your wards, can have proper education just like a child in Kikuyu or in Ondere, who is going to see his 11,000 voters in his big ward, which is Diff. And he has come from Habsweni. The only difference is that his transport, his fuel for his one car might be more than the money I'll use to come from Ngenda to go to Kiamwangi, because maybe they are closer together. But if he's going to see 200 children, and I'm going to see 200 children, and to give them bursary, the 200 children in Kiamwangi are the same as the 200 children in his one of his wards. So the only thing I say is that probably the member of parliament may be given more money to allow him to move around.
He and others who believe in this mantra of 1 shilling, one man, 1 shilling, 1 vote, are only looking what I have been allocated. But then that's just 15% of the revenue that has been allocated, 15% of the budget. 85% remains at the national government.
How much do you receive?
With the national government.
How much do you receive for Wajir?
He receives his fair share of that 15%, and he receives the lion's share again of that 85%. Mheshimiwa Kangobe had said that all I have is space, meaning the vast land that the northern regions have. My constituency is 22,000 square kilometers. It's the size of Central Province, as it used to be, Nairobi, and Western combined, with not an inch of tarmac. Very little investment in communication.
Okay.
Now, when I'm supposed to administer such a vast constituency, and he can use 2 hours, you'll be out of your constituency, if, even if you're moving in circles, honestly.
That's fair.
Give and take. And the population is almost 500,000 people in my constituency, which is, it's the most populous in Northeastern. And with all the challenges of lack of investment since independence until, a little over a decade ago, you cannot touch or see what has been invested. That money is just a drop in the ocean compared to the huge challenges we face. And I would like to ask those doubting Thomases who think that, we're getting so much money and we're not investing. Kindly, I give you an open invitation.
All right.
Let me take you on a guided tour of Northeastern region. Come and see for yourself the challenges. It's just that, and again, you're talking about the schools and homogenizing education, localizing education. Where are Kenyan children going to meet other Kenyan children so that they can learn about their culture and know them more if we don't have national schools like Alliance in his constituency, Mangu in his constituency, Limuru in his constituency, Loreto in his constituency? Some of them dating back to the 1920s, of course, built by the colonialists. And ever since then, investment has been, constant, whereas there's been little or no investment in that part of the country where I come from. And now, just because I've been allocated some little money, which you feel is, bro, we are not even getting a fraction of what we are supposed to get in order to catch up with constituencies like your own.
This notion. He's lying.
No.
And he's lying. Let me say. Because it is my turn.
You cannot accuse me of lying and keep on. Let me answer you.
You are misrepresenting fact. Actually, you've lied. I put it to you, Ado, you've lied.
I am not.
And you're lying in front of a national TV.
No.
The data is available on KMBS and you can produce it.
Right,
my brother, if you don't have anything else to say, let me react to what you're saying that I'm lying about.
I'm only going to give you a second to give me the numbers according to you. and go back to Honorable Kagombe. What you're saying, he's
The
accusing of lying.
findings of the last census was 490,000 residents for Wajir South. And then they pushed that number downwards, edited in a boardroom. That is the fact. And that was done for every constituency in Northeastern.
Okay.
This is all about pushing our population down.
Are we going to believe Ado, or are we going to believe the institutions that are mandated by the constitution?
That came from the census.
I'm asking this question.
We have the raw figures that came from the census.
Let's talk about this.
We
Who is
have
the
the
custodian of
census.
data?
We
Is
have the
it
census.
Honorable
You
Ado, or is
cannot
it the
tell me-
institutions
All right,
that are
gentlemen.
mandated by the constitution
So I will
to keep
shift
that data?
to
A
Honorable
government
Marwa.
that is editing. The
Which government?
census
Which
figures
government?
that
First
came
of all,
from
this
the
government,
field.
this government that
No,
we're
I'm
talking
not
about
talking
relied on by this
skating
country.
on very thin ice. That's why you're making it personal. Can you
This is not
elaborate what informed your statement and all those noise you've been
Because,
making
what I would
about
want,
one man,
what I would
one
want,
shilling, one
what I
vote?
would want, the
Can you
desired,
articulate that?
the
Wajir,
desired
is
position.
that-
This is being led by ignorance of parts of the country. You do not know, we do not know our country very well.
All right.
Especially for the leaders who are proposing this mantra of one man, one shilling, or one vote, one shilling. Because there are, as Honorable Marwa rightly said, there are communities on the peripheries of Kenya who are facing so many problems and who are not getting the attention they deserve because their voices have been drowned in the shouting of those people who, you know, the Wabwanyenye, the people who feel that they are more Kenyan than other Kenyans. And this is the problem that's afflicting us. We must speak with one voice. I will not hesitate to speak for the people of Gatundu South any day because they are Kenyans just like I am. But I want Honorable Kagombe to speak for the people of Wajir and with knowledge. And that's why I am inviting you to Wajir.